Hi guys, it's iChamp here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a Bukkit 1.3.1 server. Now first, you're going to have to get this. The link will be in the description for it. It's the build I use. After you got it, you just want to double click on it, and it'll open up the file. Now, it's a WinRAR, so you're going to have to download WinRAR. Now you want to come in the Bukkit 1.3.1 server file. Alright, so now you're in here. Alright, so that's test. Just don't mind it. It will actually be called Bukkit server for you guys. And so, this is programs that you're probably going to need. Notepad++. I would recommend this to anybody who wants to make a server. It'll help you so much. Now, what you want to use is get which Java is yours. If you're running a 64-bit, get 64. If you're running 32-bit, get 32-bit. Now, I'll teach you guys later how to find out which one you are. Now, I'm going to get rid of this. And let me drag this down. So you want to drag your Bukkit server out. It'll take a second. The lag isn't you guys, it's me. I'm sorry. My computer's not the best. Alright, so you can exit out of this now. I recommend putting it on your desktop. Now you come in to test. Oh, Bukkit server. You're like, what? Where is everything? Okay, so what you want to do is hit start server, right click, and hit edit. Now don't touch any of this. The one thing you want to touch is this. Now this is how much RAM your computer has. Now this is how you tell if you have a 64-bit or 32-bit too. So you go to computer, right click, and hit properties. And let it load. It takes a second. Alright, so here we go. Now, installed RAM is 4 gigabytes. So I have 4 gig of RAM. My system type is a 64-bit. So 64-bit operating system. That means I have Java 64-bit. So you can just exit out of that. Now you want to use half of the RAM you have. So I have 4, so I'm going to use 2. If you have 2, you want to use 1. If you have 1, you're going to want to type in 512 and change the G to an M. Then after that, you just want to hit File, Save. Simple as that. Now just exit out of that and hit Start Server and let it load. Now I'm going to teach you guys right now, I just exit out of this, how to port forward. Now the first thing you want to do is come in here and type in CMD and hit enter. Now you're going to get a lot of errors or warnings because it's the first time starting up the server. Now you just bring that down, it's okay, and let command prompt open. And let that open. It'll take a second or two to open. Alright, so now it's open. Let me find out. Okay, when you're in here, you want to type in IP config and hit enter. And then it'll take a second and it'll load all this stuff up. Don't touch anything or type anything else in. What you want to do is just drag this up. For you guys, you might not have to drag it up. Sorry for the really lagness. Alright. Wireless LAN operator, wireless network connection. You want to use that. And let me exit out of one of these Windows Explorers. That's what's lagging me up. Okay, so now we're in here. You want to find your IP4 address, and that's 192.168.0.67. Then you want to find your default gateway, and that's 192.168.0.1. Gotta remember that. If you have to write on a piece of paper, just exit out of that. And now in here, you want to type in your default gateway. So mine was and I already have it typed in here. Well, I already had it. So I tried this 2 times already. Didn't really work out that well. Google was not responding. Oh my god. In the middle of the video, guys, come on, Google. Alright, so I'm gonna type in 192, whatever one you have. .168.0.1. And here we go. It's loading. It takes a second to load, I'm sorry. But if your server's done, you can just type in stop. And most times stuff will come down saying it's done. I'm just gonna exit out for now. And now it's out. Now all I have to do is wait for the internet to load. And Okay, so now we're here. Other people might not have the same route as I. But if you don't, well, if you don't, usually there might be a password and a username. The username is probably user, and the password's probably password. If you don't know that, go and ask a parent for help. Now you just say, mine's advanced setup. And all you have to do is let that load really fast. Sorry about yeah, I already told you. Okay, so it's loading. And okay, so now we're here. We want to go down and find, sometimes it's under security. You want to find port 40.